is the handing over, taking over report.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now we have
take this great opportunity to welcome my brother, Honorable Aden Duale, to take over the mantle of leading this great ministry of environment, climate change, and forestry, and at the same time to express a lot of gratitude to the great team led by the two principal secretaries, Principal Secretary for Environment and Climate Change, and the Principal Secretary for Forestry, the heads of departments, the heads of sagas, the CEOs, and members of staff for a very wonderful opportunity I have had in this ministry to serve together with all of you for the past close to 22 months or slightly over. It's been a wonderful team to work with, and I am very confident. I have worked with my brother Aden Duale in various capacities, and I can assure the team in environment, climate change, and forestry that as I exit this space, you are in extremely good hands. And to congratulate you, my brother, for coming on board. It just happens that our main stakeholders in the 15 billion tree growing program was the KDF. Actually, when you look at our reports, CS Duale was highly ranking in his leadership of KDF in contributing to the whole of government approach to the ecosystem restoration program. So we are having reversed roles, but fortunately I remain your biggest stakeholder for the 15 billion tree growing program. So karibu sana. From this moment on, I remain your guest within the ministry. Karibu.
Honor for me to be here this morning, and as I stand before you as the new Cabinet Secretary for Environment, Climate Change, and Forestry, first I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has been part and parcel of this transition. It's a very privilege to take over from Honorable Soipan, whose leadership in this ministry has been very exemplary. I have worked with her. I know her capacity, both when she was in Parliament with me, as one of our speakers panel. But as I promised during my vetting process, climate change will remain a major focus for me. Climate change is not merely an environmental issue, but it is the most serious challenge that humanity faces today. Its impacts are profound, it's far-reaching, and is deeply personal to all of us. Here in Kenya, we have experienced harsh realities of the climate change. You have seen the prolonged droughts of the past 2 years, followed by the very destructive floods, which brought very devastating losses of lives and livelihood. They have destroyed properties and infrastructure and public institutions, and despite our contribution to the global emission being less than 0.3%, and Kenya is among one of the most vulnerable nations. So our climate change are both severe and are very urgent. And under the leadership of my predecessor, Honorable Soipan Tuya, Kenya has made a very significant contribution. Our efforts in climate change mitigation and adaptation have been commendable. The National Determined Contribution NDCs and other strategies have propelled us forward in promoting renewable energy, advancing tree planting initiatives, and strengthening climate resilience. These achievements have laid a very solid foundation for our continued progress. As I step into this role, I am committed to building on the foundation laid by my predecessor and the whole team that is seated here. We will continue to strengthen our climate action agenda, promote green growth, and ensure sustainable natural resources management. Our ministry will support effective coordination of climate action by all actors, including government, the private sector, the civil society organizations, and our donor community. We will mobilize climate finance from diverse sources, and we will channel them to support our own initiatives.